welcome back to the channel. We are at Kentucky for 8 laps, and we got about 15 guys in here. We qualified second. I will admit, as if you've seen any of my Kentucky videos before, it is still very much a track that I'm trying to work on. I'm trying to get better at. It's not one of my strengths. I would say probably my greatest strength is something like Kansas, Michigan Auto Club, those type of 1.5 to 2 mile tracks, as well as the road courses. I do well on the road courses, and this is something that I'm working on. This current 1.5 track of Kentucky, it is honestly, it's a beast to figure out. Sometimes I can't figure out, it seems so simple, right? But then you have a guy that comes in who's figured this thing out, and he just rips it, and there's like no way to catch him. So that ended up happening on one of my previous videos. Maybe you guys saw that. Maybe you guys are tuning back in. But without any further ado, let's not make this too long of an intro, and let's get this race started. We are starting second place at Kentucky, and we got 14 guys in the race, and they're all going to try to be doing the same thing as we are, trying to win this one. So let's go. All right, so we get a decent start here at Kentucky. We are on the outside, which doesn't really play to our advantage, but look at this guy in third place in the rearview mirror. He is absolutely maximizing the amount of track that he uses, so he's able to get a bumper under us down coming into turn 1. And now coming out of turn 2, as I was saying, this track it's a handful, guys. I don't know if it's like this in real life. I have not been to Kentucky, and they don't even race on it anymore. But as you can see, first and second now make contact there, which allows me to open up and get the lead. So I have the lead now. Coming into turns 1 and 2, look at the rearview mirror. Actually, the guy that was just in second makes a huge mistake, and now he's a way back. So coming into turn 2, guys, I really am just trying to figure things out, as the guy in second makes a beautiful crossover move. If you guys want to go and rewind that, be my guest, because to be honest, that's maybe something I could study. So I'm just trying to hang tough on the outside. But now it's hard to get back to the gas at Kentucky, because it's just a hard track to figure out. So now he's got the position. We're coming to 6 laps to go. I try to make the crossover. He's not having any of it, and he kind of cuts my run off. So I try to now enter a little bit higher, see what I could do. As I hit his bumper, it really makes my car tight, right? So now I lose all of the run coming into the backstretch, and it's just frustrating because I'm just really trying to find my groove here. So now I dive into turns 3 and 4. I actually get kind of a good corner, but then the car's just so slow on the exit that I'm not getting the typical run that I'm used to. So if you look at any of my other races on these 1.5 tracks, it typically works out pretty well for me, but this one is just hard. So I come in a little bit higher, trying to make this top groove work, and the car just kind of gets a little squirrely, and it was a decent corner, but I still didn't gain anything, and I'm confused because he ran the bottom, so maybe he has a different setup. So now I'm just trying to go low, touch this yellow line, and then hit that gas. But I do so, and I end up getting a pretty good run, so I'm thinking maybe I figured something out here. So now we're coming to the halfway point, so now we're starting the second half of this race, and I'm feeling a little more confident. So I bring it up, he gets a higher run, but I kind of I really blow the corner, to be honest, guys, because the top lane is not the preferred lane. So now I dig myself another hole, because basically what I'm doing is I'm searching for what I can get that will beat this guy, because he basically has me covered on all ends. So now I get into the turn 3 and 4 with that same kind of angle, but I kind of screw it up because I don't get the exit I need. So now time starts to become a factor. I need to basically put 2 good laps together to have any chance of winning. So I'm kind of getting this clutch gene. I get this middle groove, and I'm really touching on something that might help me, because I actually get, even though he's beating me off the corner, I do get a good run, and he actually goes to the inside because he sees that, trying to cut off my draft. So now I'm coming in, I'm trying to get that same run to 3 and 4, and I end up getting a really good bite in the corner, and now I'm able to come off the corner with a good run. I go to the inside because I want to catch his draft, but I also want to cut the track shorter. So now 2 laps to go, and I'm going to try and sail it in turns 1 and 2. I actually bump right into him, which gives him kind of a disadvantage because now he's got to turn a little bit harder to get that car to slow down to make the corner. And I catch the draft, so now we're coming to 1 lap to go here, and now it's crucial that I get a good entry and a good exit. So you can see the bite that I get coming out of turn 4 is perfect, as now we got to negotiate this lap car, but we're coming into the final lap, and now he knows I'm right hot in his tails. So right here I could possibly make something happen, as we get a lap car that comes in and totally destroys our race. I think we would have had a chance to maybe get him there, or maybe gotten a chance to get him in turns 3 and 4. But I was just totally aggravated at this point, guys. So I just did my best to get the car back up to speed and make sure I didn't lose too many more positions. But all in all, I think we could have gotten the win there, and just a pretty aggravating affair there at Kentucky. What else is new? I spin out again. I looked somewhere else off screen, and still spinning, still wrecking. So I just decided to bring it down pit road, and I'm literally punching myself in the face. But another struggle here at Kentucky. I'll try to get better at this one so we can bring you more dubs. All right, guys, so a little bit of a frustrating affair there at Kentucky. I think we had a chance for the win. I was really, as I said in the beginning of the race, you struggle to find the grip. And as you could see, sometimes I was hitting on something in 3 and 4. Sometimes I was maybe hitting on something in 1 and 2. I really struggle with both of them equally. So just trying to find a nice groove there. This guy's not the fastest guy I've seen here. I think he's pretty fast, but I think we're both still, we still got a lot of work to do, both of us, on finding that fast groove, because, you know, if I'm hitting on it that much sometimes, then why couldn't I hit it each time through the corner? Sometimes I miss. It's a tough track, guys, so try it for yourself. Come in on the race and see if you guys can throw down some laps. I did have a custom setup on, so don't expect yourself to get that fast of a lap, but try to put on a setup or put on just the normal presets. See what you can run, and let me know down in the comments what you guys are running. But this is certainly a tough track. Probably the toughest oval track to figure out, maybe besides New Hampshire, in this game. I can also think of some other ones, maybe, you know, Martinsville. Really hard to figure out here. It's tough. It's tough to find that groove at Martinsville. It's tough, especially when you're racing online. There's a little bit of a lag effect sometimes, running into that guy behind you. Having a good race at Martinsville is hard, but it's equally as hard at Kentucky. So anyways, without any further ado, guys, I appreciate you guys for watching. Leave a subscribe if you can, and I will catch you guys on the next edition of ZBC Racing. Ciao for now.